This is CRN, the Community Radio Network, the voice of the community, the voice of anything sports, and proud to be the voice of the Comets. Follow us at crnsports.org. Now let's get back to the broadcast coverage on CRN.
Some energy drinks want to scare you. Some even want to bully you around. And the others, they're just blowing smoke. Packed with vitamins B3, B5, B6, and B12, the new HiQ energy drink comes available in 4 exciting flavors. Skyberry Fusion, Apple, Coconut Fruit Punch, and Lemon Lime. Natural caffeine, no preservatives, no crash, no bull. HiQ Energy Drink. Wings are for birds.
Unforgettables. Nice. This show sponsored by Unforgettables. Unforgettables creates detailed hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. Check them out at unforgettables.com.
Coming soon, the new wave of hydration and energy drink HiQ. This new product is all natural with no caffeine and gives you a major boost of hydration and energy. No twitching effect or crashing like the old energy drinks. You can visit our website at www.liquidhiq.com or Twitter at HiQ2015 to learn more about this amazing energy drink. What is your level?
Live your life and just let go. If you try, then you will know.
Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
It is a cold, rainy January Friday night in C-Town. CRN Sports Network is ready for the next round of the North Carolina High School Athletic Association Varsity Women's and Men's Basketball. As tonight, it is rival basketball for the Greater News 3A Conference. It is Comets versus Trojans, Clayton versus South Johnston. We've got you here on the CRN Sports Network. Welcome to the new HiQ Energy Drink pregame tip-off. I am Wesley Outland, joined with Brandon White. Brandon, this right here is what basketball is all about.
Absolutely, Wesley. We are in for an incredible matchup tonight between South Johnston and Clayton, the two best teams in the conference right now. The last time these two met, it was a barn burn that ultimately ended up favoring Clayton, so we're expecting the exact same thing tonight. This place is filled already to slam capacity. By the way, there is also a television broadcast crew here. My RDC 28 is also covering a tape-delayed broadcast of this game tonight for Comets and Trojans. And me and you talked during during pregame, during setup. This place is almost filled to full capacity. They were literally selling pre-entry tickets to get in for this game. This game is like the Hatfields and McCoys in my days of graduating as alumni here at Clayton. This is a rival matchup between Clayton and South Johnston. And they're at a point where both these teams are on incredible runs right now, so that adds a little bit something more to this rivalry game. I mean, playoff positioning is very important these days, and this could be a major tilt in deciding where both these teams end up getting seated later on down the line. And let's be honest here, we're down the home stretch. In the preseason or in the postseason. It's coming up very, very rapidly. Literally next week is the final week leading up to the playoffs, the run for the conference championships, the run for the state championship. And can we say, Brandon, that Clayton men and women basketball is on a steamroll of momentum this 2020 season? It's very rare for a school to get both teams going on the right track at the same time. Usually it's either the boys team or the girls team separately that goes on this amazing winning streak. Well, Clayton, as we talked about plenty of times before, they have it all figured out right now. great girls basketball team led by Marlon Lee. They are 15-3 on the season right now. They're led by incredible freshman Dariana Howard. But over on the men's side, Denny Medlin has his boys going on full steam ahead right now. You got talented point guard Mason Rush, who leads the offense. And also you got B.J. Freeman, who is such a dynamic threat underneath the rim. So both things are going great for the
I was going to say the same thing. Exactly correct on that. They are really, really on a steam rail of momentum. They're really, really strong. You're looking at the Lady Comets right now in our preview show, 15-3 on the year. Their only loss was to Rocky Mount of the John Gibson or the John Jacobs Christmas Invitational, and of course Rocky Mount ended up winning that championship game in the Winners Classic tournament, and then they lost to Garner, home and away. And they come so close to winning here at home when they played against them. Other than that, the adversaries, the Trojans and the Gryphons, other than that, it has been a phenomenal season for the Comets. For the Lady Comets under coach direction Marlon Lee, 5-0 on the year. They're batting 1,000 percentage, 15-3. They're doing really good, and they're on a 7-game winning streak. Again, their last loss was to Rocky Mount at that tournament. They're doing phenomenal.
Yeah, but we wish we could say the same about the South Johnston girls team, but unfortunately, things have not been going their way right now. They're on a 5-game losing streak and are 4-14 on the year right now. So
yeah, they're 0-5. They're in the last spot of the conference of 6 positions. 0-5, no wins. They're 4-14 overall in the season. And again, they're on that 5-game losing streak here. And it would be suffice to say that you would think Clayton would be the upper hand to be the winners tonight. But, of course, that could change. That could change at any moment.
And we know the boys' game, it can easily go either way because both these teams are very good. And South Johnston barely nearly beat Clayton the last time they met each other. So we don't know what to expect out of that game. But we have a pretty strong idea of what to expect from the Clayton girls. But we know they can start off slow sometimes.
It should be a great, great matchup again. And don't take this lightly. Even though they have a losing streak of 0-5 and they're in the last spot of the Greater News 3A Conference, this is rival basketball, Brandon.
Yes.
You and I know about this. Anything can and will happen, and there could be upsets. There could be upsets in these games, definitely.
Unless you're NC State and you're playing UNC in Raleigh, in which case UNC is always going to beat you.
7 minutes going up on the board. The fourth period about to begin for the JV boys game, as the JV men are playing on court between the South Johnston Trojans. Right now they are up 46-28. Was you here for the JV girls game? Did they win the Comets?
Well, I was setting everything up at the time when they were playing. I saw a lot of upset faces from the Clayton Comets side of the bench, so they did not win that game, Wesley.
Tough break there. So, but the JV squad obviously trying to come back and salvage some pride here to at least try to go 3-1 on the differential here. Yeah. But right now they are leading 46-28 at the start of the fourth period. Now we do not broadcast that game, but Brandon, how about it, buddy? Tonight, second half of the men's game, you're going to be solo, and me and Trey Snyder are Indianapolis bound. We're looking forward to this new endeavor with the CRN Sports Network covering the Raleigh Firebirds. Their season starts tomorrow night under the direction of the Basketball League Conference. They're going to play the Indy Express, and then Sunday at 2 p.m., 3 Eastern here, we play against the Owensboro Thoroughbreds.
Well, it's going to be quite an adventure for both of us, I would say. You and Trey off traveling around the country, and then I'm just going to be here running the show all by myself here, so we can start with the second half of the boys' game. So,
are you ready? Are you set?
Yes.
Is that?
Yes, that's the answer I'm supposed to put out, but I do think I'm ready to go. I will be ready to go by the time we reach the second half here tonight. Maybe sooner. We don't know.
This should be a great, great matchup. Again, the Comets are going into this game 15-3, leading the Greater News 3A division. East Wake, they're 4-1. They're in the number 2 spot. Let's be honest here, Brandon. The only undefeated team is Clayton in the Greater News 3A. So if South Johnston, being the number 6 seed, could beat Clayton, that would be a major, major upset of possibilities.
Well, there'd be a lot of upset comments, but, Clayton being the only undefeated team, South Johnston is the only winless team in conference play. So you're on two opposite ends of the spectrum here. So South Johnston's really going to have to try something if they want to win this game tonight. But they do have some key pieces. They have Shea Ward, who enters this game averaging 13 points per game, 8 rebounds. So she's obviously their most dynamic player. And you got Janae McDonald, who averages 9 points per game and 2.5 rebounds. So she could easily get in there and, potentially fill that team role for the South Johnston Trojans. So there is a chance for them here, but they have to put it all together, and they have to force the Lady Comets into getting a slow start and just keep going from there.
Got a little controversy on the court right now. The South Johnston referee and the South Johnston coach is having a word with the referee.
Yeah, it's actually been like that since we both got here, Wesley. Crowd and coaches have both been unhappy with the officiating so far. But hopefully we won't have too many controversial calls here and once the varsity team start playing. It's like a technical foul.
So we do have a technical foul. It's against South Johnston, and this is Clayton at the line shooting. But again, we are not covering that game. We're just kind of letting you know some of the chaos that's going on out here. So, but yeah, man, we're excited about it. Trey decided not to come tonight to join us in the broadcast, which I'm gonna beat him when I see him. I'm gonna get him.
Well, he's missing out.
He wanted to be with his wife and his family and his kids, his son, and I completely understand it.
Of course.
So he wanted to go be the family man there before they pack up and go on the road and head out of town, and I totally understand. But with that being said, we will meet about 9:30 tonight in Raleigh, and we will make our trip on the charter bus to Indianapolis, Indiana. We will probably be on the road all night long. I know we're probably going to drive through some snow because there's winter up there. I mean, wow, North Carolina, the western side of the state's been talking about snow all day. So
no snow in Charlotte
it's just
today.
rain, cold here.
Yeah, unfortunately, but it's supposed to start feeling like winter right about now, so it only makes sense that we get the cold rain now here at the end of January.
For sure. This is the new High-Q Energy Drink pregame tip-off. Brandon White, Wesley Outland here with you. We are getting set for an outstanding matchup between, of course, the 4-14 South Johnston Trojans at Jeff Adams Arena, taking on the 15-3, 5-0, number one seed of the Greater News 3A Conference, Clayton Comets. More of the new High-Q Energy Drink pregame tip-off in a moment. This is Comets basketball on CRN, the CRN Sports Network.
Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
Some energy drinks want to scare you. Some even want to bully you around. And the others, they're just blowing smoke. Packed with vitamins B3, B5, B6, and B12, the new High-Q energy drink comes available in 4 exciting flavors. Skyberry Fusion, Apple, Coconut Fruit Punch, and Lemon Lime. Natural caffeine, no preservatives, no crash, no bull. High-Q energy drink. Wings are for birds.
Getting ready for this awesome matchup in rival basketball in the Greater News 3A. It is Clayton and South Johnston, Comets and Trojans. The women's game coming up in less than 20 minutes. This is the new High-Q Energy pregame tip-off on CRN, the CRN Sports Network and Comets basketball.
Sportsmanship. It means a lot of things.
It means showing respect for the opposing team.
And being a good host for our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility.
Losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official.
Mom.
Dad. Son.
Daughter. Coach.
Are we in this together?
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
And now back to live coverage right here on the Community Radio Network, the home of your Clayton Comets.
Welcome back inside Jeff Adams Arena. Wesley Outland, Brandon White. This is the new High-Q Energy Drink pregame tip-off. A little bit prolonged in the men's JV game, but it's a good one. 51-28. Comets are out in front. But right now, looking at some other games that are going on here in the Greater News 3A, that are going to be conference crucial matchups. West Johnston takes on Triple S. We were in Triple S last Friday night. Shout out to Bruce Barrett. Awesome.